Hello, my name's Joan Peck and I am running for the mayor of Longmont. I've been in Longmont for a long time. I was born in Yuma, Arizona, which is on the San Luis, Mexico, and El Centro, California border. So we're right in the smack in the middle. And I come from a large family. I have 11 brothers and sisters and made a great baseball team. I went to Northern Arizona University in Flagstaff, Arizona, which was the first time I saw an evergreen tree. And I thought, when I graduate, I am never going back to the desert. So I drove to Boulder, met my husband, we skied, we had a great life. Then we moved to Longmont. I ran for city council, and here I am, climbing the ladder. Why would anybody want this job? You're saying, who would want to be mayor? I want to be mayor. And the reason I want to be mayor is to continue the work that I've been working on for 6 years as a city council person, but also to remember the values of Longmont and not lose our community feeling as we grow. So some of the things I've been working on, getting our rail to Longmont. In 2004, we voted as a district to have rail come from Union Station to Longmont, linking 6 cities together. And I think when we vote for something, government has to follow through. We're very, very close to getting the project done, or at least started within the next 2 years. The other thing I'm really concerned about as I've been walking the city and talking to people is our homelessness problem. We have people who are congregating in our parks, using our streets to live on, and I think that there is an answer for this. The 6 years that I have been on council, we have not addressed it at all. We've shoved it off to the county. So this is a priority for me, to treat homeless people with humanity, humanness, and free up our parks, our cities, our greenways, so that they're out of the elements, and I have a plan. The other thing that I think is really important that I've been working on is affordable housing. So we have an inclusionary zoning ordinance that came into council in 2018, and it took a good year to get that ordinance solidified and voted on. Then in 2019, we started to get a lot of interest in development. And then 2020 hit. Supply chains dried up, etc. So people ask us, why don't we have affordable housing in all of the price ranges? And that's because we haven't had time to build them. So stay tuned, and we hope and we'll be looking at that inclusionary zoning ordinance all the time. On that same conversation, how many people do we want living in our city? To me, it isn't really how many people we want living here, but how do we have the resources? How many people can our resources handle? We're in a horrible drought, all in the West. Longmont's in this incredible bubble where we have enough water. But will that last? And those are things as mayor that we need to look at very closely. The other thing that I think is very important, and I've been working on this for a very long time, actually since 2012, and that is the realization that our climate is going to change. As our climate has been changing, we have had horrible, horrible air quality all along the Front Range. Longmont is in kind of a bowl with the air patterns, bringing all of the air pollution from basically oil and gas at this point to our region. So in order to address that, I made a motion that we bring Dr. Detlef Helmig into our city to have air quality monitoring stations, both at Union Reservoir and at Vance Brand Airport. With this data that we're collecting, we can take it to the Oil and Gas Commission and our CDPHE, which is the Colorado Public Health, and show them the data and what is happening here and where it's coming from, and make the COGCC and the EPA aware of what's going on for our air quality. And I do want this job. I am very excited about it and how we can move forward. So on November 2nd, vote for Joan Peck. It's a local election. And if you want to know more about me, go to joanpeckforlongmontmayor.com. There are many areas in the city that you can drop your ballot. If you go to the Boulder County website, bouldercounty.org, and put in drop boxes Longmont, you'll get a list of where you can drop that ballot between now and November 2nd. Thank you.